Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having Virgo on the 10th house cusp in a natal chart, aka Virgo MC or Virgo midheaven. Now, first thing I'll look at as far as the career goes for Virgo on the 10th is that this person may show analytical ability in their career, ability to be very precise, punctilious with details, may sometimes even come across as pedantic or maybe even persnickety, might be a little bit too fussy about how things are. On the positive side, it gets things done the way that they want it done, and the person may flourish in some detail-oriented careers such as data entry, working as an editor, a lab technician, or systems analyst, perhaps even a healthcare profession such as working in the medical field. Working as a health inspector could be another example. Something that may be technical, something that requires analysis, and which could even be astrology, could even be a possibility. Although I think this would be more evident with Scorpio rising as opposed to Sagittarius rising, because Scorpio, at least in my opinion, is unequivocally the most occult of the signs. So if you have Virgo MC and Scorpio rising, then that could be a stronger possibility as opposed to Sag rising in Virgo MC. Well, another thing is, as far as status and recognition goes, perhaps this person in some cases may get some acclaim or accolades or recognition for maybe health, something connected maybe in their profession if it involves health by any chance, something that maybe recognized for something that's connected, maybe with an acute ability for details, for doing something, maybe with nutrition could be another example. It can be something where this person, if they are trying to get some kind of position of notoriety or fame, that they may use that Virgo work ethic and work very laboriously in order to attain it. Now, and another thing is the 10th house also is associated with the dominant parent, which I think, at least in my opinion, is generally the father. And so the dominant parent may be seen perhaps as someone that's critical, someone judgmental, maybe very intellectual and analytical. They may see maybe the dominant parent maybe being a little bit picky, perhaps about things, very detail oriented, somebody that might even be a neat freak, or somebody that's very meticulous and very clean and very strong regarding health and hygiene. So now, as far as the public image goes, perhaps this person, as far as their public image, they might be the kind of person that wants to be punctual, be seen as punctual, be very timely, be very meticulous. This person may dress very scrupulously, be strongly associated with, as far as the hygiene goes. Somebody in the public wants to be perhaps seen as very healthy. It could be someone that may follow a very tight, regimented, like a workout routine or health routine. This may be incorporated strongly into their life scheme. So those are some things, perhaps, as far as public image may go. And somebody that likes to go by the book and be scrupulous just in general. Now, as far as the reputation may go, this person may have a reputation maybe for being very clean, being very hygienic, following things by the book, being as I stated, the word again, scrupulous. Doing things in the right manner, being very organized, being very systematic and methodical. They're being good at things that are connected with analysis, analyzing things and situations, being able maybe to observe things that others may be oblivious to. Being intelligent, or even being an intellectual. somebody reputation for being healthy and for being neat and for being meticulous. Now, the 10th house also governs authority figures, which could include superiors and supervisors. And this may be somebody that goes out of their way to be very scrupulous involving authority figures, following things by the book, adhering to what they're told, and really listening and listening to what is said and following up on it, regardless, even if they think maybe the task that is given to him or her may seem preposterous or seems like something that really in their mind they may not agree with, but they will more likely than other positions on the 10th house cusp will really as far as listening to authority, being very respectful and following their quote-unquote ordinances and provisions and their regulations. Authority figures, though, may seem to be maybe by perception at least one or more maybe somewhat discreet as far as maybe being pedantic to some degree, maybe being overly particular with details, maybe overly judgmental or critical, but also maybe seen as very analytical and maybe intellectual, and maybe in some cases really maybe has an ability to really see, to observe the things that maybe many other people would overlook. And this person may see one or more supervisors as someone like, well, how could this supervisor manages to spot every single thing, even if I'll do this job 99% right, and the one thing that I didn't get was pointed out to me, maybe that kind of thing. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Virgo on the 10th house cusp in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Libra on the 10th house cusp in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.